Hello, welcome back everyone in part 2 of lesson number 1, crop production and management. In part 1 we discuss about the crop plants, different types of crop plants, crop seasons in India. I told you to read the lesson twice, take out the hard words and solve the dictation test. Hope you did it. Now today we'll move toward the first point in part 2, that is basic practices of crop production. In basic practices of crop production, we'll see first point, that is preparation of soil and the sowing. Rest of the points will be in third part. So first one is the why we need to follow certain basic practices for crop production. So for obtaining good crop production, we need to follow certain measures. Which are those? So the field should be open to get enough sunlight and air. The field should be protected from stray cattle and trespassers. The right amount of water should be available. Soil should contain sufficient nutrients for the healthy growth. Unwanted plants should be removed from the soil, which is known as weedicides. With the help of weedicides also, and weeds are those unwanted plants. Next, let's move toward the first step, that is preparation of soil. What we do in preparation of soil, as we know, it is the first stage before growing crops and it is very important step. Soil contains mineral, water and air. Such nutrients are absorbed by plants, as we studied in standard 7 in soil profile, as topmost layer is the more fertile layer and it is up to 2 to 3 centimeter down. So as the plant growth takes place, only the first few centimeters of top layer of soil, which is nutrient rich humus, in the process of plowing, what happens exactly? The turning and loosening of soil takes place with the help of plow. Now this plow is nothing but one of the agricultural tool, which is also known as implement. This plow, it consists of a triangular iron strip which is called as plowshare, and it's attached to a long log of wood which is known as plow shaft. What are the advantages of the plowing? Let's see. It loosens the soil, allowing deeper penetration of roots. It helps to mix manure with the soil. It improves circulation of air in the soil, thus helping root cells to respire. It helps in the growth of worms and microbes, thereby increasing the soil fertility. It removes undesirable plants. Okay. Next is HOE. It consists of a long rod of wood or iron with a bent plate of iron fixed to one of its ends. It is also one of the tool which is used for plowing. Next one is the cultivator. In modern era, plowing is done by tractor-driven cultivators for better efficiency, and even we need less workers, and also it's a time saving. Once you done plowing, we need to follow leveling. So what is done in leveling? So when the soil is dry, it breaks into big chunks and further broken down by cold crushes. After the soil or land has been plowed, the top soil may get eroded by wind and water, and to prevent this, the soil is leveled with wooden levelers or planks. Now next move to the sowing. Sowing, what happens during sowing? So during sowing we need to go through two steps, that is selection of seeds and sowing of seeds. Now what happens during selection of seeds? How can we select the seeds? So that seeds should be healthy, seeds should be of good quality, it should be free from any insect infection, and it should be stored in strong bags. It's free from insect and pests, Seeds not contaminated with waste, rotting food materials, excreta of animals. Seeds not get contaminated with the seeds of weeds. And they are dried properly and have no dampness that may encourage the growth of the fungi. This is how we need to select the seeds. There is one activity also. I'm going to show you. Next one is the sowing of seeds. So there are different methods of sowing, but before that, what is meant by sowing? So it is nothing but a process of spreading the seeds in the soil to germinate. And it is the first method is manual sowing or broadcasting. Look at the picture over here. A man is spreading the seeds with the help of hand into the soil. This is nothing but manual sowing. Next is by using a traditional tool. Here the picture showing traditional tool. In the funnel at the top, seeds are kept, and one by one through the tubes it goes deep into the soil. Next is seed drill. Seed drill means what? Just look at this third picture. At the top there is a funnel again where seeds are kept, and they goes down through this drill deep into the soil. Last one is the transplantation. Transplantation means what? So it is used in the paddy. You can say it is used for crops like paddy, and the seeds are first sown in the nursery, and when they germinate, small plantlets or seedlings are directly planted in the field. So this is how sowing of the seeds takes place. You need to solve the worksheet after this in your home assignment pages, and once school get open, just check it from your teacher. Okay, next, this is the activity I was talking about. Here is one beaker having some certain seeds. Few seeds are floating on the top and few seeds are at the bottom. So the seeds which are at the bottom of the beaker are good quality seeds, and those who are floating are unhealthy seeds. Why they are unhealthy? How we are able to identify that they are unhealthy? Because they are lightweight. That is the reason they are floating, and that's the reason they are unhealthy. So in the next class we will discuss about the adding manure and fertilizers and irrigation. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.